What's up, boys? Welcome back to yet another video on this channel. I'm right now in the car, about to pick up a friend. Gonna hit a workout, hitting chest, but I think the workout that you'll be seeing right now after this is gonna be a leg day workout, so be tuned for that. And yeah, be tuned for what else the vlog has in store.
Perception of yourself.
That's another root of human struggle, worrying about other people's perceptions about who you are. Like, why would you ever care about that, you know? And I think that I fell victim to that in my past, of worrying about things that I can't control. You know, if the people understood what words could do to a human being, especially where we are in today's society, they wouldn't be invested in that. So I'm not here to dispel anything. You can continue to ask other people around me about what they think about me, and continue to write about mood swings. Like, you know, human beings have mood swings. Like, you go home and you're not happy with things, or you're mad at something and you're happy. That's a mood swing. It's okay to be human. Like, I don't have to be perfect for anyone here, nor do I have to be perfect for the public. So I'm not here to dispel any perception. I'm just here to be myself.
But you're not even...
Have you ever been in love? It's pretty good.
There is a particular kind of person who is always, it seems, unlucky in love.
Is that fair, do you think, to say, I want to be single forever? Do you think that's realistic or fair assessment of oneself?
I think that's, for most people, a pathway to insanity.
9. They prioritize other people. Social media makes it easier to find out what our friends are up to when you're not with them. They tell you that they can't see you because they're too busy, but somehow they always seem to find a way to spend time with others. Just goes to show maybe they no longer consider you an important person in their life.
Oh. You don't like real girls. Well, I'm always here.
Was telling you how to not be too insane. Well, if you're alone, you drift.
Right.
You drift,
Right.
you know, and you'll drift in the direction of your biggest weakness. And so, you know, there are some people, maybe they're introverted and disagreeable. They're not cut out for a lot of social contact. But we're social animals, man, right to the core.
Sure.
And it's a suboptimal solution for the vast majority of people. I think that people are having a harder time finding, like, let's call them more permanent relationships. Is because
I was sort of in disbelief. I was mad, but what was I going to do about it? Just not let you guys be together?
I mean, you never even told me about anything that you were feeling. You kind of left it as it was.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we were together for what, 3 years? Nobody really meant as much to me as you did. Down, you knew that you were everything to me, but I just don't think you wanted to confront those feelings. You just didn't say things that kind of needed to be said. It felt like you kind of didn't really try with me after a while.
I just don't like talking about my feelings.
It just made it really hard for me because I tried for so long to try and not let all my love for you just turn into hatred, I guess, but just part of me feels like I hate you. And that's the truth.
Do you hate me now, like currently?
I don't hate you. I think part of me wants to hate you. You know, you'll always be a part of my heart.
Is he a better boyfriend than I was?
He's there for me more, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about how we're feeling, and you never kind of really did that with me.
Yeah. I needed to grow up, you know?
It hurts because they're gone, and then it hurts all over again because you remember what they stood for, and you wonder, is all that gone too?
No, it's not gone.
I know it's been some time since the last upload. I think it's been about 2 months now, but yeah, we're back. I'm currently on a marathon prep. Actually, it's a half marathon prep. So yeah, I'm gonna be running 21 kilometers in summer, this summer, summer 24. I'm actually so hyped for that. If any of you guys are following me on my Instagram, you would already know that because I'm currently always posting my updates on my hybrid training journey. So yeah, that's dope. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, make sure first link down in the description. And I also do 75 hard right now with a couple of friends, with my girlfriend, her sister, and 2 other friends of mine. If any of you guys know what 75 hard is, it's pretty much having to do 2 trainings every single day, 2 workouts. One of them has to be outside, and you gotta drink 3 liters of water. You gotta read 10 pages of a book, non-fictional book, and you gotta follow a diet of your choice. You also can't drink alcohol or take any drugs. Plus, in addition to that, you have to take 1 progress pic every single day, and do that for 75 days straight. So that's why it's called 75 hard. So yeah, those are the two major life updates that have been happening. Since the last time I uploaded, I got a girlfriend now, so that's pretty cool, I guess. I'm currently doing my outdoor workout for the day, and whilst I'm doing that, I just kept thinking about this one thing. I just kept thinking about how it was last summer when I pretty much ditched 90% of my so-called friends. I can imagine that many of you guys are going through a somewhat similar struggle than I had to go through. Now, how did I go about that? How did I go about not feeling absolutely lonely? Because yeah, for some time I really had pretty much nobody in my life. I deleted Snapchat and TikTok and unfollowed pretty much everyone on my Instagram except for close family. So I pretty much lost 99% of my friends when I did that, and I decided to do this for the simple reason of me not wanting to have degenerate friends anymore. I feel like many of you guys are probably at that stage where you guys realize that you probably have degenerate friends. And I know that for a fact, because it's been that way for me, that for such a long time, I just didn't have the balls or just didn't know how to go about getting rid of them. Because I don't want to be the asshole there. I don't want to be an absolute dickhead to everybody who's been pretty much my friends for years. Now, the type of people I had to cut off were any type of people who go out and drink and party. Because I stopped doing that, but I still used to hang around with people like that. But as soon as I stopped going out, I realized that the times we did hang out decreased rapidly. So I saw these guys less and less because all they wanted to do was go out, party, have some fun, you know. But I just didn't want to do that anymore. I wanted to improve myself. I wanted to get into the gym, start doing healthy habits, get into reading, just improve myself to the best of my ability. And those people didn't want to do that with me, which is totally fine. I'm not saying they have to. But chances are, if you watch this video, you're somewhat like me. Now, I deleted all these socials and I followed everyone on Insta. So, at first, yes, it did come across as me being an absolute dickhead. But the way I made it not as bad as it might seem on the first hand is on Snapchat. That's where me and my boys and pretty much everyone used to stay in contact and chat all day and snap all day and do all these weird, unnecessary things that you could simply do over WhatsApp. The way I went about it is I took a selfie of myself and wrote some text on there. And in the text I wrote, "Yo, I'm gonna quit Snapchat within 24 hours. Everybody that wants to stay in contact with me can simply just reply to me and text me they want to stay in contact. And I'll give them my number and we can keep contact over WhatsApp." Yeah, guess how many people replied to that story that I posted? And mind you, I was snapping about 50 to 100 people, like consistently. So I thought I had a lot of friends, yeah. Well, about 5 people replied to that story. So I kept about 5 friends at that point, which was interesting to say the least. Well, and that made me realize I don't really have all that many friends. I really didn't have these friends because they weren't friends. And you only realize once they're gone. Because the thing is, you're not friends with them. You're just all friends with the same substance you're abusing, which in my case was alcohol. And yeah, well, that sucks. And it's really, really tough in the first couple of weeks, especially then, because that really hits you. And all of a sudden, you're not snapping hundreds of people every single day. You get no social validation, you get no dopamine hits, because quite frankly, there are no notification on your phone. There's nothing. Your phone is dry all day. And you used to stay in contact with everybody all the time. Now you just don't have that anymore. Well, that was tough. I can say that much. It felt kind of lonely, but did I regret it? Not one bit. Because right now, I can tell you that much. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4 people in my life that I consistently hang out with, excluding my family. And that's enough. I don't need more. And I know these 4 people are absolute real ones. And what type of people are those? Well, they're people that don't go out, people that don't drink, people that don't abuse any sort of drugs, people that are doing the good habits, people that go to the gym with me, people that prep for the half marathon with me, people that are on 75 hard with me, those type of people. Having those type of people around you is such an incredible thing. And I didn't even know what that is up until, well, quite frankly, a couple of months ago. Because that took a long, long time to build. It certainly didn't come in the first 2 months of me ditching everybody. I was lonely for quite some time. There was nobody in my life. Pretty much. There was nothing. It was just me focusing on myself, being on absolute grind mode. And it wasn't a bad thing. It did me well. So yeah, to everybody who wants to do something like this, just doesn't have the balls for it, doesn't have the courage for it, I can highly recommend it. If you realize that the friends you hang around with aren't all that good of a friend after all, and maybe they're not even your friend at all, they're just friends with the same substance. Once you take the alcohol away, once you take the drugs away, will you guys still hang out? Well, if the answer to that is no, then you know what you got to do. Wish you luck with that. And now I'm going to finish my outdoor workout. Yeah.